Hey, what's going on, everybody? It is Wednesday, and I'm your boy Benjamin, and welcome to this week's episode of ReCap. As always, if you're not able to catch the show live, you can always catch us on YouTube at Hat-Club. Be sure to subscribe to us, which is a fancy word for follow, and give us a like if you like what you see. Want to make sure my internet connection is solid. It was kind of twitching out during the intro. I don't know why, but everything seems to be fine right now. I hope everybody can hear me and see me. But I can see you, VT Kevin R, No Hose Edgar, G Laurent, Sub Diego 619, JM 1620, always a pleasure. Thugnificent, Mark It Us 16. I screwed that one up a little bit. Usually I can do a little bit faster. Whatever. Air Spider 23, Mace writes Rainy 99 Colors, LeBang Jr. Who says, hi, I'm Grambo. Denzi Vice 91, Warrior X408, 214 Fitteds, Big Show in the house. Love to see you. PUMCV. And there's James Grambo, Edgar, whatever. Playing a little mind changing right now here, I see. What's up with that? Cap Crusader, and of course, everybody over on Instagram. What is going on? Jaden Hinojosa says, give Ontario some love. Well, I got some good news for you on that front because they got a shitload of stuff coming in. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm not a one-man show. Got to bring in my wingman, Teferi Taylor. What's going on?
What's up, man? What's going on, Ben? How you doing, bro?
I'm good, dude. I'm just stuttering a little bit today for some weird reason.
It's nervous. It's the Wednesday jitters. when you get so excited, ready to talk about hats, it's just like it happens. It happens. It's
I know. Usually I'm on fire for this stuff and just like throw everybody's name out, but for whatever reason, I was just like slacking. I don't get it.
No, for sure. But what's up to chat? What's going on, everybody? Happy Wednesday. Welcome to you guys. If you didn't know, this is ReCap.
Yay.
And if you like hats, this is the show for you.
Woo!
JM, what's going on? Cap Crusader, good eye, man. Good OG horror pack there on the Matishla right here.
Elm Street, baby.
Yes, sir. Asher, what's going on? And yeah, what's up, Toon Grammy on IG? It's another great Wednesday. We have some awesome hats to show you guys. Pretty light show, but I feel what we lack in quantity, we'll bring to you guys in quality.
we won't start off with the fact that Austin is not with us today. He got busy with some meetings and stuff, so hopefully he's back fully rested next Wednesday.
Exactly, and he left two guys that can really get the job done to anchor the show today. So Austin, we miss you, buddy. I'll be seeing you next week. So it's all good. Northside Hoodlum saying make some Oakland, Los Angeles Raiders hats. I've seen some other stores drop some. Well, Northside Hoodlum, have I got news for you through our site sleeper segment that we're about to get into right now. Boom. Let's see here. Let's do a share screen.
I'm just ready for my internet to start seizing up at any second now.
We're gonna speak positivity into this, Ben. No freezes tonight. Can you see my screen?
I can. I just put it up on the big screen here.
Awesome. So for those that are new to hatclub.com, if so, welcome. But if you ever want to see what's new, what's going on, aside from the carousel up top, you can go to the new right here, or you can go to hats. And, you get to check off fitteds, and you can even get into things like for those of you guys that like A-frames, if you want to shop by leagues, NFL, NHL, NBA, WNBA, whatever you want, WBC, MILB. We got it all here. But we're going to go to new first. So Northside Hoodlum was asking about if we had any Los Angeles Kings hats, and depends on how you want it, brother. If you want the A-frame version, we got you on that. Plain Jane, one that was made popular by a group out west with a good little bit of attitude, if you know, you know. All black with the Kelly Green UV, black adjustable feature back here. Los Angeles Kings in that 90s script style. Like I said, Kelly Green UV. So this did come in an A-frame variant, but we also do have the fitted hat version of it. For those of you that are not A-frame aficionados, or that's not your stilo, don't worry, we got you. And boom, there you go. Right here, we got the traditional 5950 version of it. So 52 here. And if you're a size 8 and 7/3/4, unfortunately, you're gonna have to go with the A-frame variant. But for other people of other hat sizes, we still got you guys covered. So again, essentially the same type of design. Kelly Green UV hat club badge on the inside of the sweatband. I believe all of these are made in China. If you watched our recap
Yes, they
episode
are.
last week, we did show all of these hats. It was a lot of them, as Austin would say, a metric shit ton. But they were all great. And, if you need to check and see whatever released, we can definitely show you all that. As far as that goes, yes, we did talk about the NHL variety pack, which did release yesterday. So it came in A-frame varieties, and then it also came in 5950s. We have your traditional Anaheim Ducks hats. We have the Hartford Whalers. And if you guys watched recap last week, you saw Ben with this t-shirt on. And
Pucky.
and I would like to say that Ben's subliminal marketing for the Hartford Whalers left us with 3 sizes left. But even if you don't want to believe that, I still think this is a great hat. It's that Kelly green color, gray UV black guts, hat club badge, excuse me, on the sweatband. You have the NHL shield with the 5 stars above it. And then this is a close up of the front logo, Pucky. It's like, and basically, yeah, we got a 7, a 7/1/8, and a 7/3/4. So if you're any of those sizes, go ahead and go scoop you one.
Get it.
Go ahead and go get it. And then next up, we have, let's see what else we got. San Jose Sharks. I'm going to kind of go through some of the hats that I was actually surprised because this stock or the stock that we had on the NHL variety pack was pretty healthy. So the
Wow.
Calgary's was another hat that I saw that a lot of you guys cooked the stock on that. Shouts out to you guys. But if you are a 7, a 7/1/8, 1/4, 3/8, or 1/2, this is a hat that you can purchase. All black, tonal, gray UV, black guts, hat club badge on the sweatband. And it actually has the horse on the back of this Calgary Flames hat. I forgot the horse's name just that quickly. It's probably going to come back to me. Blaze. I think the Blaze
Blaze.
horse.
Yes.
Yes, the Blaze horse that's on the back where the NHL shield would be. This is a close up on the front logo. So again, this was very healthy stock on these. So I was actually surprised that a lot of these got cooked as quickly as they did. Um,
Shout
so
out to anybody who lives in Alberta and scoops it up.
shouts out to you. Shouts out to Alberta. Another hat that I was convinced. I mean, I know we talked about the Preds pretty heavily. I think it was part of a variety pack a couple shows ago. But I think here again, you have a good yellow and navy two-tone here with the saber tooth Preds front logo, looking very looking very infrared, and also other colors mixed in with that front logo, gray UV, black guts. Again, you have the NHL shield in navy with the stars above it, with the
Mhm.
yellow or the maize NHL script across the shield. This is a better look at the front logo. So if you are a 7, a 1/8, a 1/4, a 3/8, or a 7/7/8, this hat is for you. Other sizes, try again next time, pal. Try again.
Yeah, pal.
Um, but yeah, like so a lot of these hats, and then another hat that I think I've got to give chat uh props for the nicknames that they were coming up with
That's
for this hat.
hilarious.
Yeah, that was shouts out to you guys, man. Y'all always keep us keep us honest and laughing while we go through these. But Dallas Stars alternate. We had the pinky version that dropped on this, I think with the what was it, the Mitchell and Ness pack, I believe we
It
had.
was, yeah.
Yep. So like it was good for us to see an alternate logo of this dropping. So if you are 6 and 7/8 through a 7 and 3/8, there's still hope for you. You can grab this gray UV black guts hat club badge on the inside of that. State of Texas. So the Dallas, like Dallas Stars, I think that's another alternate logo that's there for the back hit where the NHL shield would be. And then this is a much more close-up view of the front logo, aka the Mooterus, as chat dubbed it. But like I said, if you're a 6 and 7/8 through 7 and 3/8, go ahead and go scoop it.
Get it.
And then let's see here. And then pretty much like I said, there was a really like how Austin said, a metric shit ton of these hats that dropped. So feel free to go through these and click and see what's available. And then I think another hat that I saw that we had talked about should have been a part of the release pack for the Elite Eight, but came through as a variety pack. This University of Maryland hat is almost cooked as well.
Fighting
7, seven one
terrapins.
eighth. and 7 1/4. What was that coach's name that you said looked like the mascot?
Oh, Gary Williams, baby.
Man, listen. I feel like we definitely need to go ahead and the bid still stands out, y'all. If somebody can put his face on top of this logo, or at least have him wearing this hat next to the
Yes.
mascot, yeah, I will personally get you a hat. This is on wax. I will do
Hey,
that. I
get
will
your
do that.
Photoshop skills in operation, folks. Free hats
Yep.
on the line.
Free hat on the line from Tef. We're saying this live on this recap show. Pink UV, black goods, hat club badge on the inside of that sweatband, yellow top button with the M for Maryland on the back, and very, very solid hat. I could fit a 1/4, so I think I might try to scoop this if it's still available after the show today, as a matter of fact.
Ooh.
Let's see here. And then last but certainly not least, because there was another one that we went through that was a variety pack that, like I said, I think we had a Florida Gators that came with the Elite Eight, if I remember correctly, but I think it was
We
in a different
did.
colors. But
Yep.
this was another one that I was expecting to fly, but still surprised that there's healthy stock on this. If you're a 7 through a 7 3/8, and if you're a 7 3/4, it's still a chance for you to grab this. That's pretty much a dark graphite gray for the top crown color, more of that royal blue for the Gators on the top visor, same color for the top button, icy UV, black guts, hat club badge on the sweatband, Gators in metallic blue, and I think that safety orange outline. This is a front logo, and this
Oh,
whole
yeah.
front logo is metallic, ladies and gentlemen. If you did not check last week's episode, highly recommend that you do so to see that in hand. But I think that will do it for us, Ben, for Site Sleepers.
Nice. And I'm going to throw a special message out here. I'm going to look into the camera when I say this.
Mhm.
For all you Al Horford fans out there, you better get on your shit and buy that hat because he's your boy.
Listen, it's like
Two-time national
I'm
champion.
just gonna say it, man. Like I think the Florida flew with the original Elite 8 pack, so I was actually surprised to see that one sitting around. But like I said,
Yeah.
the bell has been rung, so I'm expecting that hat probably to be disappearing in the next couple of days.
Speaking of which, if you would have put money on this back in 05, 06, of which Florida Gator from those back-to-back national championship teams would still be playing NBA basketball in 2025, would you have had Al Horford as your pick?
No, I actually would have had somebody like Corey Brewer. I would have had, I mean, Noah probably was the second, I think, closest to him as far as longevity in the league. Or no,
Yeah.
I think him and Corey Brewer were pretty much neck and neck there as far as that goes. But yeah, I mean, Al has been, I think he's like, was it 20? Is he 20 years yet? I think he is 20 years.
So he'll be, if he goes one more season, he'll be at 20 years.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, so that would be, you think he's making it another year? I think so. I think
Yeah, I mean, after Boston won the title last year, and it's just like, why not?
Mike Miller, yeah.
And then but Mike Miller was before
Yeah,
that.
that's true.
And he's still out there shooting threes. I mean, Granny's coming off the bench most games, and so it's just like, yeah, why not?
Yeah, there's like, no, I feel like I think that there's definitely, yeah, and guys, we're not talking about all time people that came out of Florida. We were talking about that specific team that was national champions. Those are the guys that we're talking about specifically.
Now, if we're gonna throw something out here in regard to those Florida teams, I never in my life thought Billy Donovan was gonna give up that gig to coach the Chicago Bulls.
I did not either. I did not either.
And I got people saying that my lips are not syncing with my audio. Are you having that problem on your
No, I'm
side, Tef?
seeing,
Because it looks fine on
yeah, it
my
looks like
end.
it's tracking. It might be something through Twitch. Is it happening for me, chat, or is it just for Ben?
That's crazy. Because normally I can see it on my end as well, but it's like right now it's like it's perfect.
No, you're good. I mean, on my end, at least, you're like, your mouth is tracking with your words. It's not like you're
Got a bunch of dudes selling Wolf tickets in this joint.
okay. They're saying it's just you, Ben.
All right, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna leave, and I'm gonna come back, and then we're gonna go over some
Sounds
hats.
good.
So hold on one sec.
Yes, chat. It's just me and you. So let's talk, guys. Let's talk. Let's talk hats. Oh boy.
All right, I'm back. Are we any better right now?
Waiting on chat to tell us.
Check 1, 2, 3. It's your boy Shaka in the house.
Said did not fix it.
Did not fix it. All right, I'm gonna try one more thing.
Let's see here. Everybody's like, no. Ben was looking like a old kung fu flick, huh, guys? Like talking and then like with the English dub, but his mouth is still moving. Screw it, just go for it. It's just Tef, you're good on your end. Appreciate it. He's like, gotta move states at this point.
All
right. He said it's just
Oh, everybody's saying it's worse now.
no, okay.
I feel like that's a lie.
Tef is lagging also.
What the fuck?
Am I?
No, you say you look fine on my end.
Yeah, it's like way more. It's like now. Oh, so
okay,
we're good now.
Now we got people saying it's good. All right.
So, yeah. Right, okay. Perfect. Cool.
Yeah, because I legit left that time.
Kidding.
Okay, there we go.
Big show. I can always count on you to keep me on my toes, man.
Bunch of clown comics in this joint, I swear.
Goodness.
Anyway, one of the things I wanted to bring up that we talked about in the show last week is the Mitchell & Ness NBA Hardwood Classics hats. They were originally scheduled to drop today along with all those A-frame NHL hats. However, nobody told me that the date was supposed to change on that, and then they did change it. So those are actually going to be dropping on Saturday, February 1st. So in case you were wondering why they didn't drop this morning at the usual time, that is why. So Saturday, February 1st, NHL, NBA, Hardwood Classics. Holla at your boy.
No, yeah, I was gonna say we showed pictures of those last week, right?
Yeah, well, I had them in hand. So because of the fact that when I was looking at our schedule, it's just like, okay, because every time either Tef shows them off, I show them off. We'll do it the Thursday. That's the day after the show we're doing live, and then we'll go through Wednesday. The next day we're going to do the next show. So and so that was the case because they were set to drop on July 29th or January 29th, which is today. That's why I had requested them in. But then, yeah. So Saturday, February 1st.
So set your watches, set your alarms, your calendars, all of that, so you don't miss it.
There we go. All right. You want to talk about some new hats?
Let's talk about some new hats, man.
Let's talk about some new hats. All right. I'm going to go up on the big screen here. Hold on one sec. Got to switch places with Tef. There we go. All right. So earlier today, we started dropping photos in regard to the collection that's going to be dropping tomorrow, as in Thursday, January 30th. And that is going to be the Melton Wool pack. So the last time that we did a Melton Wool collection is I'm going to go back on our split screen. We talked about this before the show where Tef and I figured out it was like sometime spring 2022 was the last time we did an all Melton Wool collection. And of that, of course, was the Mech pack, which did really well. So glad all of you seem to have dug that collection. I've got a couple in my collection. Tef, did you pick any of those up?
Of the Mech pack? No, I think the last.
Well, how dare you?
Yeah. Deception. I think the last wool hat that I actually picked up was, and I had to get it after it released in store, was the Seinfeld pack. I think that's my most recent wool hat pickup from us.
Oh, okay.
So I got the, what was it? Yeah, I got the Orioles. That's the one I got.
That was the best one in the collection.
Yeah, for obvious reasons, like that, the episode, just everything about it, it was just like, yeah, this is the hat I need to grab.
Yes, hell yeah. But yeah, we've got another Melton Wool collection that's going to be dropping tomorrow, as in Thursday, 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern, hackclub.com, Hackclub app, and then several stores got a few of these. NoHo, I know, got several. LA got several. A lot of it's more based on local teams and stuff like that. So when we go to the teams, excuse me, you'll know which store got which, and I'll kind of explain those a little bit better. But anyway, we're of course going to start with Austin's favorite because he's not here, and I can just talk as much praise about the New York Yankee organization as I possibly can. But
Go ahead,
yes, the New
man.
York Yankees starting things off. So this is a cardinal red crown. And as you can see, in regard to the Melton wool, it's that fuzzy
Mhm.
style, much warmer on your head, especially when you got the massive layers of frost sweeping eastward across the nation from Texas all the way to Boston.
Mhm.
So yes, cardinal red, metallic gold front logo, navy blue button and upper visor, and the original 1998 World Series for the side patch. So metallic gold, metallic icy blue, a little bit of metallic pewter as well.
Mhm. I like this. I do like
Yeah,
this out a lot. Ooh.
good little flat stitch baddie on the back, pretty sexy. And then, of
Mhm.
course, capped off with a Hat Club original icy undervisor, black sweatband, Hat Club tag on the inside. And because these are all Melton wool, all these are going to be made in Bangladesh this time around.
Very clean. Yes, Air Spider, I agree. Definitely giving me Tony Stark vibes here. I like Edgar's comparison as well. A little bit of Bart. I can see a little bit of Bart Simpson in there too.
I
A
could
little
see that.
bit from the color scheme.
Yeah.
Oh, this is clean. I do like
Why
it.
not? So there's number one for you guys. This is going to be a six pack. So we'll get through these
Mhm.
pretty quick. Arizona Diamondbacks is going to be up next. Let me just verify the color scheme on this one real quick. Yes. So this is going to be black crown, button, and upper visor. And if I'm
Mhm.
not mistaken, this is actually the only one that's going to be crown and upper visor, same color. Everything else is going to be
Mm.
a two-tone. So upside down A logo, otherwise known as the V-backs for the front logo. A little bit of light tan on the interior there of the V logo, metallic gold outline, metallic pewter as well.
Mhm.
2023 World Series. So most recent World Series trip for them. Unfortunate
Mhm.
loss to the Texas Rangers, of course, but a little bit of metallic icy blue in there. Same thing going on with the flat stitch baddie on the back, as we had with the New York Yankees that we just showed you. And
Mhm.
Hat Club original icy undervisor on this one as well. Black sweatband, Hat Club tag on the inside, made in Bangladesh.
Yeah, Grandma with a good question and Lebang with the answer. Yeah, so for me, most of the time when I'm steaming these hats, like specifically wool ones, I try to focus primarily on the UV. I don't focus on the top visor as much because as the UV starts to get moist, then the hat naturally gives and bends when you start to wrap it around like a visor mold or you try to put it in a mug. So
That's a good point.
definitely, yeah. Like I think with hats that have different materials like suede and everything else, you definitely just want to focus on the UV instead of focus on the top visor when you're steaming.
So somebody asked how the fit is. This is a 7 1/4. I wear a 7 1/2. This one's pretty tight, so I'm gonna go pretty accurate to to sizing on these. So,
Yeah.
but I would
Mhm.
also say be cautious because wool has a tendency to shrink down a little bit. Maybe you want to go up a size, especially if it's wet out. And I'm not advising wearing hats out when it's wet, but then again, what else is the purpose of a hat besides providing a little bit of shade, if not protection
Mhm.
from the rain? So keep that in mind. For anybody who's a
Mhm.
local to any store, I highly recommend going in, trying them on.
Yeah. And I feel like the same guidance we gave on the Seinfeld pack, I feel, goes here. So like you said, if you're a 3/8, maybe go up a half size, like you
Yeah.
said, because over time it's gonna, like you said, it's gonna shrink naturally due to moisture. And on top of that, wool is a fabric that's kind of resistant to being stretched like polyester is. So just keep that in mind, when you're looking at sizing and stuff.
Yeah, buddy. All right, next up, Seattle Mariners. We are going with the primary logo in the front, navy blue crown, forest green
Mm.
button, upper visor, and eyelets. And of course, there's going to
Mhm.
be metallic pewter, metallic gold, a little bit of that light tan, metallic icy blue, and
Mhm.
2023 All-Star game for the side patch. Mariners haven't been to a World Series. I don't know why I got that corrupt in my head.
No, this is my favorite one you showed so far. I
Ooh,
like this one a lot. The navy with the green, it was like I think it's just really, really tough. And then also that side patch is clean. And it's icy.
and
Yeah,
it's an
I like this one. I do
icy.
like I do like this. I like how this hat was put together color-wise. Very nice.
Yeah. I've got a comment to make about the icy undervisors after I go through all these, and I know Tef, your brain is on the same wavelength as me as we go into this,
Mhm.
so I'm going to
Mhm.
throw that in the universe. But when we're on the same screen together, we got to talk about this.
Agreed. I think I know where you're going. I
Oh
think I
yeah,
know where you're
oh
going.
yeah. Up next is going to be the Los Angeles Dodgers. This is going to be kind of a light stone gray. This is not off-white like the original mech pack was. It is stone gray, but it's going to be a light navy button and upper visor, metallic copper LA logo, 2020 World Series champions, Mickey Mouse ring for those of some of you. But hey, you know what? They still won it regardless. So metallic pewter, copper, icy blue in there for the side patch. This is the first one that's going to have metallic pewter and icy blue as opposed to the metallic gold for the flat stitch Batterman logo on the back. And this one also has a white sweatband with the Hat Club tag on the inside, made in Bangladesh, and of course, Hat Club original icy undervisor. I like the color scheme on this one, but I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that it reminds me so much of the mech pack when it first dropped.
Definitely is giving me polo vibes. There's a specific polo piece that I've seen that will go very well with this hat. But yeah, I think the white guts was a nice touch here. Next to the ICUV. Yes, and Gillionaire. Yes, it is a bang. All of these hats are Bangladesh.
Bang, bang, bang.
Yep. So I think like this is definitely a good hat. How's stock looking on these? Since it's a wool.
I can actually check for that after I run through these. So I only got 2 more to go. I want to say because stores got them, it's probably higher than most people would expect. So that's usually a good sign.
Yeah, I mean, Cat Crusader is funny. I've heard that too. I've heard people say that that's the common theme between each of these. Maybe it's just because I haven't seen the exact polo pieces where they'll. Well, that's not true. Now that I kind of am walking it through, that Seattle Mariners is definitely okay. Never mind. You're right, Cap Crusader. You're right on that one.
Ooh.
First time for everything, right, Ben?
You know, it happens, man. It happens. G. Laurent, you specifically requested this one, so I got it coming your way. So reverse color scheme in regard to that Seattle Mariners. This is going to be the San Francisco Giants with a forest green wool crown, navy blue button, navy blue upper visor. This is actually the original 1960s logo, or sorry, 1958 through 1960. I'm just going to say the 60s. I can't remember the exact year right now, but it's the original kind of like off-center SF logo back when they first moved to San Francisco from Brooklyn. Oh my God, I said Brooklyn.
Got Brooklyn on the brain, huh, Ben?
I don't know why. From New York. From New York. More specifically, like Harlem area. If you guys didn't know that, that's where Polo Grounds used to be. So metallic gold SF logo in the front, 1984 All-Star game for the side patch. Yeah, this one's actually kind of sexy for a Giants hat. So
I actually have a blazer because Cat Crusader is right. Jorge did talk about these specifically, like having some polo, maybe having some loose association of polo. Not exactly because we don't do that here. But I actually have I do actually have a blazer that I feel goes like right with that. I might actually go grab it.
God, go for it, man. I can entertain the crowd in the meantime. Because the one thing I will say, as everybody's talking about polo, this color scheme, I mean, and the Mariners one for that matter too, reminds me of the little bear logo, and specifically wearing this color scheme as far as the sweater and stuff. So I didn't put 2 and 2 together until everybody started talking about it. Good call.
Yeah, let me go grab that blazer now.
No worries. Finishing off the other details that I didn't necessarily talk about in this, but I'll give you guys a close-up here. So metallic gold, metallic pewter, metallic icy blue in regard to the side patch, metallic gold and icy blue on the flat stitch baddie on the back. This one, black sweatband with the Hat Club tag on the inside. Hey, Ducky darling, what's going on? Hat Club original icy under visor, of course, and made in Bangladesh. So, hey, test back.
Yeah, I am.
Hold on 1 sec. I'm going to bring you back up on the split screen.
All right. So hold on. Probably have to show us a little bit more in the light. So it's definitely like got that plaid kind of look.
Oh yeah.
There. That's definitely something I could do with that. So I might have to grab that one. Might have to.
You're a man of style and fashion, Taffy. We all know it. I'll wait till he comes back to show off the last one. So that's 5 so far. Number 6 is a team we just talked about a little bit ago. This one's going to have a white sweatband as well. And that, of
Oh,
course, is your Baltimore Orioles, which, in my opinion, is the best one in this collection.
ooh.
I'll get my eyes trained on this one. Yes. So this is a camel hair colorway wool crown,
Mm.
navy blue button and upper visor, burnt orange for the eyelets, and then, of course, the full body bird from the early 1990s, metallic pewter, a little bit of metallic gold, metallic icy blue, a little bit of tan in there, and 50th anniversary of the Orioles organization in Baltimore, of course, because they came originally from St. Louis and were the Browns. This one, pewter and icy blue for the flat stitch baddie on the back. And like I said, white sweatband, Hackluck tag on the inside, Hack Club original icy under visor, made in Bangladesh. Oh my God, I stuttered through that one.
No, I think my favorite detail of this is the camel with the orange eyelets. I think
Yeah.
that's like a really, really nice touch. Again, I think Jorge knocked this out of the park as far as just inspo and getting creative with using materials. So very
Hell
solid
yeah,
six pack
Jorge.
there.
Way to go, baby.
Yeah, or well, I wouldn't, Ricky. I wouldn't say orange. I'd say more of a rust color. Would you say it's more rust than it is orange, Ben?
A burnt orange. So I would say like
Burnt orange.
University of
Okay.
Texas style orange. So yeah.
Okay. Got you. Got you. So campfire orange, basically.
Yeah. No, exactly.
Okay. All right.
But yeah, this six pack dropping tomorrow, 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern, hackclub.com, Hack Club app. And then obviously, like I said, local teams are going to local Hack Club stores. So you got many options as far as being able to scoop these up. It's only 6.
Hmm.
Tef, I got to ask you, what's your top 3?
Top three. Oh man. I thought I had my list in my head like well before you went through some of those, but I'm gonna put in the number three slot. Oh man. Number three slot, I'm gonna put San Francisco.
Okay. That's a good call there.
I think I'm putting San Francisco in the number three.
Boom.
Number two, I'm going to say the Mariners.
Okay. I
And
like
then
that. I mean, I like that in more regard because I'm a bigger navy blue guy, so I can
mhm,
respect the more dominance of the navy blue in the crown. So
yeah. And then the number one for me is gonna probably be that Dodgers. I think I just like really,
okay.
really well how that was put together. The copper against the stone with the metallic like steel blue. I think that was just really, really well put together.
Good call there. So my number 3 also is going to be San Francisco Giants. I don't know why. I just like this one a little bit more than the Mariners, but like I said,
Hmm.
I like the color scheme of the Mariners more, but I just think the
Hmm.
overall patchwork and the front logo just kind of pops a little bit better for this one.
Hmm.
Number 2 is going to be my Dodger one.
Yep. Okay.
So right on the same plane as you. And
Hmm.
number 1 for me is going to be the Baltimore Orioles.
I'm not mad at that. I
No,
think that I think that the bird front logo does really nicely against that camel color with the burnt orange eyelets. I do like how that came together. I feel like if you score any of these, you did well. You did good.
you, you did. One thing I will say is if you're going to pair this with anything, yeah, it will go with a trench coat, but for the love of God, wear some clothes underneath that.
Block S. You think so? You think so, Big Show? I'm kind of okay with it not being a block S.
Uh,
I'm kind of okay with that.
Same. Like a block S would have been dope, but I feel like honestly, just as far as like logo placement on everything that's in this collection, and
Hmm.
especially the size of every logo in this collection, I kind of have to go with this one.
Yeah, I could see why you say that, Big Show, because of maybe playing around with like the drop shadow, but I think I'd have to see it. I'd have to see the actual front logo on there. If we're thinking the same way, Big Show, then yes, I wouldn't be mad at that take.
So the thing I wanted to bring up in regard to all the icy undervisors in this little pack is, isn't it hilarious that this is the first full pack that we get in all icy undervisors? Meanwhile, we've got all these NHL hats dropping, and yeah.
You know what, Ben? I really wasn't. I was trying to be good tonight. I really was not trying to stir any pots tonight. But yes, it's crazy to me. What's the like thing that they say on social media? Like we got all of this stuff before GTA 6. Like
Yep.
we got a whole pack of ices from a non-NHL team where we just released all of these NHL variety packs. Shouts out to the design team. So y'all
Seriously,
rock.
you guys are
I
kicking
just
ass. We're not hating
yeah.
on you. It's just kind of a silly thing, but we know it's coming. We know it's coming.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
But also this is a good lead in for what we're about to unleash upon you guys. Obviously, today with the A-frames and 2 days ago, or yesterday,
Yeah,
with all
yesterday.
the
Yep.
5950s in regard to the NHL hats that we dropped.
Mhm.
Believe it or not, we have more NHL hats coming your way. And we are going to be starting with Friday, January 31st, ending the month off on a good note. Variety pack. So these are going to be dropping early in the morning at 8 a.m. West Coast time, 11 a.m. East Coast time. And I'm going to start it off with this. So that fancy Shark Tooth script, San Jose Sharks with the original 90s logo for the side patch. Yes, this is going to be dropping in a two-tone form. We've already dropped the 5950 version, which means black crown, black upper visor.
Mhm.
This one's going to have the NHL shield and the 5 stars in the back in teal and white. Good
Mhm.
gray under visor, black sweatband, hat club tag on the inside, and all these are going to be made in China. So this one is number 1 for Friday at 8 a.m.
Mhm.
Now, for some of you who have said, wow, we're dropping a lot of Sharks hats, you got to remember Milpitas, where our Great Mall location is less than 10 miles away from where the Sharks play. So got to
And
go
then
with the
also,
local team, baby.
did John make these?
Probably.
Typically, no, like from at least the time I've been out in the Bay, I can say that if you're typically a 49ers fan, you're typically a San Jose Sharks fan
Oh, yeah. Oh,
more
yeah.
times than not. So it
Oh,
makes
yeah.
sense.
Up next, so another team we're obviously making a lot of because we have stores in the Los Angeles area. Los Angeles Kings, so the old swoosh across logo in metallic silver, chrome white crown, black button, black upper visor, 2014 Stanley Cups champions for the side patch, as well as metallic silver stars, NHL shield on the back, and of course, black outline with the NHL in the front. Good gray under visor, black sweatband, hat club tag on the inside. Also made in China.
We released a Lakers, I think, a while back like that. That was also a part of a variety pack. Similar type of scheme.
Very similar. Yes.
Mhm.
Up next, John showed this one off on his Instagram account. The Columbus Blue Jackets primary logo, light navy crown, black button, black upper visor. Columbus Blue Jackets 2000-2001 inaugural season for the side patch. Red metallic silver NHL shield on the back. Good gray under visor, black sweatband, hat club tag on the inside. Made in China as well.
I do like this because I remember the one that we released for the NHL variety pack was in the Braves colors, but I do like
Yeah,
this. Do like this logo.
me too. All
Mhm.
right. There were a bunch of people harping about this team on Twitter today. So I told you it's coming, but y'all didn't believe me. Tampa Bay Lightning, black crown, royal blue button, and upper
Mm.
visor. And what do we got here? We got the 1999 All-Star Game side patch.
Mhm.
Beauty. Beauty. And then
Very Nintendo-esque looking side patch there.
very
Very
Nintendo.
Nintendo.
This is gonna be it's royal blue. Royal blue stars, NHL shield, a little bit of metallic silver on the interior as well. Good gray under visor, black sweatband, hat club tag on the inside. Made in China. So these first 4 that I showed you guys, obviously going to be NHL hats that are dropping on Friday. There is
Mhm.
one Major League Baseball hat that's going to be dropping as well. And I saved this for last because of 2 reasons. One, I got to give a shout out to Flashfire because he was kind of the brainchild behind this specific patch that we're dropping with this particular Oakland A's hat. And of course, the second thing I got to say is this entire fucking situation sucks. John Fisher,
Mhm.
sell the fucking team. Um,
Mhm.
because yes, as I said, Oakland A's hat. So throwback to the old 1993 alternate hat, forest green crown, button, and upper visor, white A apostrophe S logo. And this is going to be the first time we're dropping the Oakland Coliseum 1968 through 2024 side patch. So I got to give my flowers to Flashfire on this one because the fact that, yes, he was the first person to kind of put this together as far as a side patch. Thankfully, John and company were able to get this approved. But Flashfire's hat that has this patch is dropping a little bit later in February. So this is the first one that's going to have this particular patch on the side.
I really do like that side patch. That's very
So do
well
I.
executed.
I love it, but I hate it at the same time. And the reason I hate it is because an end date is put on it. But this one is a good gray under visor, black sweatband, hat club tag on the inside, made in China. So this one's going to be dropping obviously online on Friday, along with the NHL hats, 8 a.m. West Coast time, 11 a.m. East Coast time, but also the Great Mall locations got these as well.
I was hoping that this wasn't going to be a pinky or icy, but it was just going to be a gray. I like the fact that we went gray with that route. Very, very clean.
No, me too. John, I know, is always a sucker for kind of era specific stuff. So this particular hat was originally a green under visor when they wore it. So, but the gray actually works out really well with this one. So there it is. There's your 5-pack for Friday, baby.
So some people asking in IG chat questions about the Capitals, because there's some teams that I've noticed that we haven't done yet. So the Carolina Hurricanes, I've noticed we've not done yet. Capitals, I mean, we kind of gave folks a teaser of the Pittsburgh Penguins with the NHL variety pack that we just dropped, or the Plain Janes rather. So 215 shooter, shouts out to my boy Rome. He's saying no Flyers love. He said no Flyers love.
Dude, okay. I will throw it in there for the Flyers. I am actually surprised we've only dropped one Flyers hat, but that was a NoHo exclusive. Oh, wait, or maybe we haven't dropped it yet.
I said soon. I replied to his comment soon because I've heard rumblings of that. But I was curious that I've not seen us do the we haven't done an Oilers yet. Which I'm surprised we haven't done. Maple Leafs we haven't done yet.
Which offends me as a Maple Leafs fan.
Yeah, I mean, but there are some things I am happy about. We got a Whalers. We got we finally did get a Tampa Bay Lightning, which I think was really good. I'm hoping that we see a Thrasher soon, just because I just feel like that would be cool. That would be a cool logo to do.
Vibe Kanda, I'm gonna kick you out of here. No Ducks. Are you fucking kidding me?
So, but yeah, no, I mean, I think for those that are saying, hey, I haven't seen this team or that team yet, just know soon.
Yeah.
Very soon.
I say we're still working our way through a bunch of teams and stuff right now, so don't worry. For all you Ottawa Senator and Montreal Canadiens fans, suck it. You can wait. You can fucking wait. That's the Leafs fan in me talking, not me as a Hat Club employee. So, all right. So yeah, that was Friday. Saturday, like I said, 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern. HatClub.com, Hat Club app, as well as Hat Club locations. That's going to be the Mitchell and Ness NBA Hardwood Classics collection. God, I cannot talk. Anyway,
oh no, and oh yeah, for Saturday, got to give a special shout out to NoHo if you are going to be there. In NoHo on Saturday, the ladies are taking over. Hat Club NoHo, shouts out to Sneaker Fiend Day, Zuli, Mani, as well as Full Time Rebel, Mariposa. So all of those people, if you guys haven't checked them out or seen their designs, go check out Justin's page, so JFMGMT on IG, to see some of the designs that they have rolling out. Super proud of those ladies. They did a great job. They did a fantastic job. If y'all are in the area, go out, show love, and make sure y'all pack it out and sell it out. That's what we need.
Who did the New York jersey script in the Liberty?
Oh, that was Zuli. That was Zuli.
I need that hat so goddamn bad. I need to get that. I need to get a Sabrina Ionescu jersey to pair it and go full force on that one. Fantastic.
Yeah, no, the Zuli went crazy. I loved her designs. I love Mani's designs. The New York with the 99, the Yankees with the 99. Obviously, great Sneaker Fiend Day. You know, we already know Day knows how to make a great crown. Her Braves with the 99, again, exceptional. Then you got, Alicia. She has her Chicago, great message behind her crown, to her late grandmother. So again, really, really dope crown. Then Mariposa, her LA, speaks for itself. The side patch, the front logo, the color she used, incredible. Like I said, all the ladies did a fantastic job. I think each I had, or some had 2 designs. So like I said, go check out Justice's page to go and check out the whole swath of hats that will be dropping on
Oh yeah.
Saturday. And show love, man. They show love to everybody. I've seen them reshare, hats from other people that are having their first time on the circuit. So I think it's a perfect time to give them a platform and to support them because they do so much in the community to support everybody else. So that's what it's about, coming together for hats. So if you're in NoHo, definitely go out and support, for real.
Do it. I command you. All right, we are moving on into Sunday. Not necessarily a spin the block Sunday, but we do have a nice little variety pack hat collection dropping. Yeah, well, no. I'm gonna get shit for this in the comments. I already know it. So let's just power through it. So first off, hey, it's all NHL hats. Go figure. We're starting with the San Jose Sharks once again.
Who would have guessed it?
Who would have thought? But yeah, chrome white crown, black button, black upper visor, the alternate shark fin logo, which actually the color scheme on this one's pretty solid.
I do like that.
No wasted space, no extra threading in there whatsoever. But it's going to be a white and teal NHL shield on the back, good gray under visor, black sweatband, hat club tag on the inside, made in China. But yeah, plain Jane on this one, so not too shabs.
Yeah, like never said. I've never heard of this team either. Never.
Oh, you ready for a team that we haven't done as well? Los Angeles Kings, baby.
Haven't heard of them either.
No. Swoop across 90s logo for the front, black crown button and upper visor. This one is a plain Jane as well. Metallic silver and white for the 5-star shield on the back. Good gray under visor, black sweatband, hat club tag on the inside, made in China. Originally I wasn't going to ask for these hats, but the last hat I'm going to show you is the whole purpose why I brought it. Primary logo, Los Angeles Kings as well. 2-tone, white crown, button, black button, black upper visor, plain Jane once again. This one's going to have a metallic silver NHL and white logo on the back as well. Good gray under visor, black sweatband, hat club tag on the inside, made in China once again. Oh, they sent me 2 of the same hat, so I guess I got to skip that one. There is going to be a third LA Kings hat that's dropping on Sunday as well. But the most important hat of all that's dropping on Sunday for somebody who said, hey, we haven't dropped any Toronto Maple Leafs hats yet. Bam! Yes, we are. Yes, we fucking are. Plain Jane on this one. So black crown, button, upper visor, Toronto Maple Leafs primary logo on the front. Tonal New Era flags on the side, just like the other ones I just showed off. But yeah, it's going to have the metallic royal blue and white NHL shield on the back. Good gray under visor, black sweatband, hat club tag on the inside, made in China. I see some of you booing. You know you fucking love it. Respect it. I don't care if we haven't won a cup since 1967, which was 24 years before I was born. But hey, you can't call me a bandwagon.
I feel like that's I feel like that I'm waiting for the home jersey, so the 2-tone version of that hat to come out. I'm waiting for that one. And then who was it? Sub Diego. That would be an interesting twist. I'd like to see if somebody does that.
What's that?
I would like to see if somebody does that. He said he needs a green leaf with that.
So the Maple Leafs do St. Patrick's Day jerseys and stuff. So
very much possible.
I would love to see something like that as well.
But I would like it if I'm going on Sub Diego's thought process here. Same, all black, plain Jane. Just okay.
Yeah, no, I'm on board with that too. I would buy the shit out of that hat. So all 5 of these are dropping on Sunday, 7 a.m. Pacific, 10 a.m. Eastern time. Hackclub.com, Hackclub app. You already know the Maple Leafs is going to sell out immediately, so you better scoop it up fast because I know I'm getting it.
Yep. I was gonna say, I think Grambo said somebody was who was it? Was it Grambo? Somebody was saying 2 teams need to duke it out in a bizarre. Yeah, no, it was Sub Diego. It said Sharks versus Texans in a bizarre world. Flip the script. I was gonna say, I would say Ducks and Sharks. That
Yeah,
would be the appropriate flip the script right there.
I could see that as well.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, Justin and I already mocked up a future Toronto Maple Leafs hat that I know everybody's gonna love. So put my heart
Mm-hmm.
into it. Put my heart into it.
Chat, I have seen it.
It's pretty good.
It's sensational.
It's pretty good. It does
Yeah,
not have an icy undervisor though. I recommended it, but it doesn't seem like we're going that route.
you know,
Sorry.
hey, listen, it's still good without it. I feel like there's something we talked about, I think, at the end of last year. Like we were just talking about things we like to see. I would like to see more greens, grays coming back. I mean,
Yeah.
again, I know that we pioneered, through Frosty and just, the icy and pinky, but I think like the fact that we're going back to using more Kelly greens and grays, I think it's good. It's traditional. I
Yeah.
like the fact that we're seeing more of those interspersed in the hats.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
For everybody asking, when is that Angels 90s colorway Anaheim Mighty Ducks hat dropping? It's dropping in February, so
Mm-hmm.
it's not dropping this upcoming week because I've only got 5 more hats to show off here. So this is going to be Tuesday's variety pack. So February 4th, the day before my birthday. 8 a.m. drop time West Coast, 11 a.m. East Coast. Hackclub.com, Hackclub app. So give me one sec. We got 2 MLB and 3 more hockey to show off. So starting with you've already seen this colorway done. We did it for the Arizona Diamondbacks and a few other teams. And of course, Austin's not here to talk about it. But the navy blue crown, graphite button upper visor, New York Mets, 50th anniversary, all metallic outs in the metallic pewter, icy blue, a little bit of white in there as well. Same with the color scheme on the flat stitch baddie on the back. Good gray under visor, black sweatband, Hack Club tag on the inside. Made in China on this one.
Cap Crusader is stressed.
He's stressed. My God, dude, you all right?
He said he's gonna throw a rock.
Man, just drink some water, dude. You gotta hydrate, bro. Man. All right, up next, Los Angeles Dodgers script, black crown, Dodger blue button, and upper visor, white Los Angeles jersey script on the front. Shohei Ohtani, number 17 side patch on the side, of course. Flat stitch baddie on the back. Hack Club original pink under visor with a black sweatband, Hack Club tag on the inside, made in China as well.
I like all of these, but I still feel like the anime Shohei Ohtani as a side patch is still
It's so
top
good.
tier.
It's
I
so
feel like it's
good.
top tier.
All right. Those are the 2 baseball. On to the last bit of the hockey. Believe somebody was asking for a New Jersey Devils. Here you go. Forest
Bam.
green crown, button, and upper visor. Primary logo, New Jersey Devils logo on the front. 30th anniversary of the Devils organization on the side patch. Shout out to 1982, baby. And of course, a metallic red and white NHL shield on the back. Good gray under visor, black sweatband, Hack Club tag on the inside, made in China. Yes, VT Kevin R. It is the Christmas Devils.
Feliz Navidad.
Whap, whap, whap.
I was surprised that when I saw this hat, I thought they were going to go the same route we did with the Blackhawks and make it a pinky, but I'm glad we did gray.
I am too, because I felt like a pinky. I mean, pinky would have been good, but I feel like it would have been a little too much for this one.
Agreed.
All right. Up next is going to be, just had to double check the year. But the Big D, Detroit Red Wings, off-white, chrome white crown, red button, red upper visor, a huge Old English D on the front. This is the 2014 Winter Classic at Ann Arbor for the side patch. Metallic red and white NHL shield on the back. Hey, look at that! Hack Club original icy under visor just for Taft with a black sweatband, Hack Club tag on the inside. The gods have listened to what Taft demands.
Listen, we've been asking for this for months. you ever remember like when you like the movies where you're wandering through the desert looking for water, you find an oasis. I imagine this is what it feels like to get what we've been asking for. ICUV. Yeah, I mean they've given it to us in different variety packs, but I want it
Yeah.
as a singular pack. But you know what? Beggars can't be choosers. Shouts out to the design team. Yes.
Yeah.
Good job, fellas. Good job.
Excellent job.
I'm liking
Woo!
where this is going.
All right. And I should have saved that one for last, but I had to bust this one out because I know a lot of people have been clamoring for it. So last but not least, Dallas Stars, which have been kind of the big
Mhm.
sellers for as far as like any consistent team in the NHL new era. I should have done that the other
Mhm.
way around. New era NHL era. That sounds better.
Mhm.
This, of course, is going to be all black crowned button and upper visor, Dallas Stars logo on the front. 2007 All-Star game for the side patch. Forest green and metallic gold shield and 5 stars on the back. And of course, Hat Club original pink undervisor coming at you with the black
Mhm.
sweatband, Hat Club tag on the inside, and made in China.
Is this
Boom!
is this a spin the block Sunday, Ben?
No, these ones are dropping Tuesday of next week. So it's a variety pack, so they're dropping a little bit earlier. These are going to be dropping 8 a.m. West Coast time, 11 a.m. East Coast time. So February
Mm.
4th, people.
Cap Crusader. I think the base of the hat, yes, is there have been Dallas Stars hats that have come out like that, but I think that side patch is new. I don't think we've used that side patch before, but I might have to go look back at the old recap episodes to see. But I think wasn't it the state of Texas? It was the state of Texas that was on the side patch for that pinky, right?
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah. And oh yeah, Asher, you asked the question if I have purchased anything from the denim pack. I did not, but I'm hoping that there still are some around so I could possibly grab one.
So yeah, any photos you guys are seeing on John, Justin's, Jorge's, Freddie's Instagram account of hats that we have not talked about yet, they are all dropping in February. I'll show you the stars again. And then I'm gonna show
Yes.
you some more of the stars. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what was I about to say? I was actually surprised we didn't have any because Asher's comment actually prompted me. We don't have any Black History Month themed packs this month, Ben.
Um, that's a good question. Off the top of my head, I can't think if we do or not.
Yeah,
It's
we
also one of
might.
the
Mhm.
no. I feel like we've had this conversation, not you and me, but
Mm-mm.
like the office and the design team. We had this conversation, and
Mhm.
it falls in that weird line of it's like doing something to do it because you
Right.
love and respect it, but then it's
Mhm.
another thing of trying to make money off of it, which is always like a weird gray area. So if
Yeah.
we don't, that might be the reason why. I think it's just because, it's more respectful. It's just like, hey, yes, Black History Month, love, respect it, but then just trying to make money off of it is just kind of like a weird realm. So that
No,
that
I
would be
think
the
that
only reason I could think of why we wouldn't.
no, that makes sense. I mean, I think especially with the Negro League pack that we did last year, and then also just the fact that those teams are now actively in the catalog and
Yeah,
rotation. Like I was thinking maybe something like that, celebrating those accomplishments again,
I
less
agree.
stay less like that. But I mean, like you said, I think last year it was a couple years back, Noah had the um like the
Oh, the
Spike Lee inspired
HBCUs?
ones.
Dude,
No,
no,
they were
I
mhm,
somebody brought that up last month, and
mhm.
because New Era was the one that put those together, and we just got like a bunch of them, which was amazing. Big Show, shut the fuck up. Um, no, and I want to see a lot of those come back, and
Mhm,
especially for like for me because of the fact that as a basketball
mhm,
jersey collector, and especially like ones that I'm specifically trying to find
mhm,
are or get made players that specifically went to HBCUs. Um,
mhm.
Rick Mahorn, Charles Oakley, Avery Johnson, Bobby Phills, RIP, are on that list. I would love to do their respective college in, like, we'll say NBA team colorways. I feel like that would be a smart solution there.
Yeah, I think that would be cool. I think, like you said, also just the awareness then again of using a hook that's legitimate. Like you said, it celebrates Black culture in some way, shape, or form,
Yeah.
like you said. And I think in the end of the day, we're in a capitalist society, right? So obviously the things we do are for profit. There is no quote unquote altruism per se, but probably in the same way that we did with the LA fires, maybe there's an opportunity to
Yeah.
donate to Negro College Fund or some other type of initiative that supports HBCUs or, STEM expansion programs in those schools. Just things that we could possibly think about. Maybe if it's too close of a turnaround this year, maybe next year or even
Yeah, totally.
throughout the year, maybe finding initiatives to do that, I think would be cool.
Because I know in the past we did some like it was just kind of more of a like specific colorway
Hmm.
theme. Fuck, I'm trying to remember which ones those were. But it was like everything was like black, red, green specifically.
Hmm.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
I think I know which ones you're talking about.
Yeah.
I
I
just
can't
can't
remember if that was
remember.
21 or 22 when we did that though.
I think so. I think it was definitely earlier than recently. Let's see. Oh yeah, Baser Drew is asking drop time again for the Friday NHL variety pack.
Oh, 8 a.m. West Coast time, 11 a.m. East Coast time. Yeah, the
Yep.
only variety pack that's a different time is Sundays. For all you Toronto Maple Leafs fans out there, 7 a.m. West Coast time, 10 a.m. East Coast time.
Yeah. Thugnificent asking he asked the question, like what does one gotta do to become an ambassador? What do you guys look for?
Okay.
Uh,
I will throw this out here. So,
mhm,
from my perspective, then Tef, because you started out as an ambassador, I'd rather you give a more experienced
mhm.
answer. So
Okay.
I'm not technically on the ambassador team. I don't do any choosings or anything like that. But one thing that I know, and as far as like when we were first kind of looking for ambassadors, that Davy was like actively looking because she runs that particular department. When you guys post on social media, be sure to tag Hat Club,
Mhm,
hashtags, whatever. And a lot of it just comes more based on how often are you doing posts? What is the strength of the content that you're putting out? Because there's like some people that just do photos, a lot of people do videos, etc. And so, yeah, the stronger your content is, it's not necessarily about your followship, although that does help a bit.
mhm,
Um, yeah, that's probably like the best way of saying it because Davey's always on the lookout,
mhm.
going through on Instagram, going through on Twitter and stuff like that to try and find, who else can be an ambassador.
Agreed. No, I mean, I think the best way I could put it is all the things that Ben said, think about I'd say like when you're trying to get someone's attention, right? The idea is you already are passionate about hats, right? So you're not, if you're asking to be an ambassador, ask yourself, am I asking it because I want to get free hats, or is it because I'm already passionate about hats and I kind of want to join a larger community of people that feel the same way that I do? So for me, I didn't necessarily have the fast tracked in. So I was a hat shopper. I shopped with Hat Club, and for me, whenever I got new hats, it was a chance for me to put together outfits. It was a way that I expressed myself through style. And that's how it started for me. And then from that vantage point and from that perspective, um, me being active and still looking for opportunities while on the roster to contribute, grow my platform, grow my presence, show the brand I could be more than just one thing. I could probably do other things. Opened up other opportunities like being able to host recap and hang out with you guys every Wednesday.
Yeah.
So I think it's as much as you put in is what you're going to get out of it. If you're doing it just to get free hats, people can kind of sniff that on you. Davey's pretty good about that. But if you genuinely love the community, you genuinely love hats, I hear a lot of people saying things like fitted hats are dead, but I don't think that they're dead. I think it's just we're going back to a place where the people that are really passionate about it are in the community, and those that came to take something from the community are kind of seeing it's not the trendy thing to do anymore, so they're bouncing. So I think that if hats are really what you love, and this is really where you want to be as far as being an ambassador, keep posting, keep being passionate, find ways to build your following, look at what other ambassadors are doing, to try to see like ways you can kind of get to the front of the line as far as how to make your content next level that makes it eye catchy and noticeable, and do that. And I mean, for most of the folks that are ambassadors, myself, Squid, Tiana, John, Max, Lewis, I mean, most of us have a pretty open door policy, cozy. You guys can ask us anytime. Just hit us up, ask us questions, and we'll answer and give you our own respective journey of how we got here. So,
Yeah, I was gonna say, and that's why I wanted you to finish it out. At least your perspective on it is because the fact that you know better than I would on this. Um, I always tell people this, and they don't tend to believe me. Where it's just like, one, I don't own the company. Never have. Don't own a single percentage. But in regard to like, I'm not on the design team. All I do is I do community engagement stuff with you guys. Do the social media. Anytime we do
mhm,
events, like yeah, like if you want to put it in a team perspective, yeah, I'm the face man. Um,
mhm,
who oddly enough was my favorite character from the A team. But that's why
mhm,
I'm always in stores because I want to have these person to person connections and stuff. Even on social media, I'll still do the same thing, give you the same courtesy. Just don't be a dick. Don't be a dick, otherwise I'm gonna have to be a dick.
yeah,
So that side of the company, and especially for my knowledge of years of hat collecting, the time that I worked for New Era for a little bit as a consultant for them, my time with MLB,
mhm.
like from a knowledge perspective, that's where I'm stronger. But as far as like, we'll say like a day-to-day operations, I'm not your guy necessarily. I know enough, but yeah, I'm the mascot. I'll give you that one, Big Show. I am the mascot.
Yeah, I mean, I will say that. I mean, it's to be in this space, it's like everybody kind of like jokes with me. It says like, "Oh, you just seem so politically correct." Like, if you hung out with me at Atlanta, like I'm probably one of the cooler people. Like when we were out there, like I bought donuts for the line and was hanging out with people, talking to people, really trying to get them excited about the
That
event
is
and just
true.
saying, "Hey, we appreciate you guys coming out." Like, I think that those are when you talk about people who are ambassadors and I think make the program look great. Um, I think the biggest thing you have to think of is we're just looking for authentic, genuine people. Like
Yeah,
outside of hats, who are you? Like, are you a genuine, authentically cool person? Like Ben said, like if you come up to me being a dick and not expect me to be a dick back to you, that's kind of a little bit, where's the superiority complex they're going? But I
yeah,
think to that extent possible, you want people that are good people. Like I feel like that's something that got preached to me a lot when I was being onboarded. It was just like, hey, we want positive forces in the community. We're not expecting you to be a pushover. I mean, obviously stand up for yourself.
yeah,
But I think in the same sense, it's like don't go out there trying to bash other companies or do anything else like that because it's not needed. We do what we do it well, and where we are is a consequence of what we've done well over time. So if this is really what you want, like I said, I have an open door policy in my DM. So if you have questions, if you want to ask me anything, please feel free. Don't be shy. I don't bite. I promise.
I will say if you want to bash Fanatics, you can because they ruined my Christmas. I know I told this story where it's like my wife got me a Bucky Irving Tampa Bay Buccaneers jersey and they
Hmm.
sent the wrong size. And when she
Oh
sent it
man,
back to get the right size, they just gave her a refund, which is
but it,
cool, which is great. But I still don't have a Bucky Irving Tampa Bay Buccaneers jersey. So
did you did you did you do the same thing you were saying when Grandpa asked us to see it? That's like, here's the stars. I'm gonna give you stars for sending me
yeah.
the wrong sending me the wrong size jersey.
One of these days, one of these days. Yeah, I was gonna say at least it wasn't like a different team like I've seen people get or something upside down. That's some tragic shit that happens, but
Wow, an upside down
thankfully we
jersey
haven't
is
done that to
insane.
anybody as far as I know.
Upside down logo on a jersey is insane.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it got lost in the rest of the comments, but the collection of design it came up with are coming out in February with just
Ooh,
oh
Champagne
oh.
Deezy dropping some hats this month. I like it.
It's gonna be a great month. It's gonna be I've actually we get a chance to take sneak peeks at things. I think next week you guys are gonna be very, 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 very excited with what we
Yeah.
have dropping in the next couple of weeks. The Melton will obviously this week and the NHL variety packs and the variety packs we have are great. It's a great way to close out January, but February we're back at it.
February's gonna be hot. We got an ambassador pack, toward the end of the month.
Hmm.
Next week, I'm not gonna be here. I'll be in Texas, Austin, Texas, more specifically, for my birthday. So it's gonna be Tef and Austin next week. So Tef's gonna be showing off all the hats. And I
Hmm.
didn't realize this until last week when I was sending out the in-store drop schedule to all the managers that apparently
Hmm.
I have a hat dropping in February.
Ooh, this is like it's like Christmas in
Yeah.
February.
Now,
This
the
is
funny thing about it is it's an NFL hat, which by definition is way too late. But the theme of it really has nothing to do with the NFL. So
oh, so Buddy and Sully on IG chat says LA Kings, Mexico. So I think it was the app exclusive that we had. Is that
Gabe,
gonna
I
be
love you, man.
redropping?
Say that one more time.
What was I gonna say? He was Buddy and Sully on IG chat is asking about the LA Kings Mexico. So the app exclusive that we dropped
Yeah.
earlier this month. He was like, is there any plans to redrop that?
I hope so, based on how fast those things got cooked. So because even like the LA store got actually they got two different colorways. And I'm pretty sure they sold both those out. So
Mm-hmm.
I would take that as a good sign of, yeah, we should bring those back.
Agreed. And yes, happy early birthday, Ben.
Oh,
That,
thanks.
yeah, I was. The chat is talking about they were expecting a Vegas trip, but so Austin,
Well,
Texas was a little bit of a different twist on things.
I'll give you the story about that. So Southside Steven Seavright, who's oddly enough not in the chat today. So his birthday is on Groundhog Day. And then my birthday is 3 days later. So, but we were both born in 83. So we're doing like a joint birthday.
Oh
And
man.
now Vegas, my wife and I will go to Vegas in February still. We're gonna go in March. We're gonna go in April. And then once again, Southside Steven Seavright, his wife, my wife, and I are gonna be in Vegas in May. So, oh, believe me, there's gonna be some fucking Vegas trips this year. Believe that.
Yeah, oh my goodness. Everybody's asking you how does it feel to be, so sage-like, but yet look so young, Ben. How do you do that?
I'm gonna throw it out there. I grew up Mormon, so a lot of it probably has to do with that. No. I think a lot of it just has to do with. I'm gonna talk some trash on some people, not anybody specific, but y'all kind of know where I'm going with that. Going out with this one.
Mhm,
So there are people in the world who, I'm turning 42 next week. There
mhm,
are people in the world who are in their 30s who look 50. And
mm,
typically when you see them on social media, they are just mean, hateful, spiteful people.
mhm.
If you want to ask like why I look as young as I do, it's because I'm pretty goddamn happy all the time. I love interacting with you guys. Yes, I occasionally woke up choosing violence, back in 2020 through early 2022 on the Twitter account, but it was all in good fun. I
Yeah.
can still keep a upbeat, positive attitude about things. And yeah, I crush heaters often. I joke about drinking. I really don't drink that much. I swear to God, I really don't.
Mhm.
And so that's like cigarettes are about the only unhealthy thing that I do. So I highly recommend don't smoke, kids. If you're out there, don't start. Be smart,
Don't
don't
do
start.
it.
But no, I
Exactly.
I try to take care of myself as much as I possibly can. I mean, granted, yeah, my hair and my beard are going gray. That's about the only like real reflection besides, lower back pain, which always happens when you turn 40 and knee problems. But other than that, yeah.
Yeah. No, Remo
VT
text
Kevin R,
AM.
44 on Friday. Happy birthday, brother.
Yeah, Remo text AM on IG chat said, "Bro, there's people in their 20s without hair." That's very
Dude.
true.
And
That's very
I'm
true.
not gonna talk trash about them. I mean, that's just genetics. I thank God every day that my mom had a luscious head of hair and passed it down on to me.
I feel like those are the things, but so like you said, back pain or joint pain and stuff like that. I feel like those are things you just part of getting old, and got to stretch and make sure you're eating the right foods and everything. But no,
Take
like
a
you said,
walk, I
yeah,
walk around Lake Merritt, try to do it every single day. That's like a 5K, 10K, whatever the hell it is. Get out there, touch some grass.
exactly the same thing people were telling folks to do when we thought TikTok was gonna disappear. Go outside,
Oh yeah.
touch earth. But yeah, I mean, no, I think it's Ben, like I said, you're as old as you feel, and
Yeah.
I don't think that you don't give the vibes of old, resentful. You enjoy what you do. Like you said, everybody chooses violence every now and again. We wouldn't be human if we didn't. But I feel like at the end of the day, you're more joyful and more excited and happy to chill and hang out more so than the days you choose violence. And
I
I think that's what
appreciate that.
counts.
I thank you, and I honestly feel like everybody who's met me, interacted with me, like one, like the person you talk to on social media in the on the Hat Club account is the same
Mhm.
person you're gonna meet in person. Anybody who's
Mhm.
been to our events knows that's gonna happen. And
Yep.
yeah, honestly, keeping active and keeping out into the world. I know we haven't done as many events so far into this year that we did like last year or dude, 2023 and how ragged I got run on the amount of events we did that year. Dude, I was on the
Yeah.
road for like 97 days. It was nuts.
Jeez.
But still had a smile on my face. It's like wake up, crush a rock star, and it's like, let's fucking do this.
Then listen, I feel like 2023 Ben would have been endorsed by Monster, Rockstar, any of those energy drink companies. That would have been this is this is real life of Red Bull
Yeah.
giving you wings, Monster giving you energy, Rockstar having you feel like a rock star, whichever route you really wanted to go with that
And I
marketing.
will admit, drinking energy drinks, I don't do it often, but I do it. I had a doctor's checkup last month and found out I have high blood pressure, and I'm pretty sure that's a strong reason why.
Just all that all that sugar, concentrated sugar coursing
Yeah,
through your veins.
and the heaters, and the occasional energy drinks. Just bad news, Benjamin, right there.
Oh man. It's that Nero De Niro said, "We need Ben and Tef on tour." Yeah, where are we
It would be.
going, man?
I would love to, man.
Yeah, that would be cool. I feel like we'd have to hit the spots that are, like spots that people tell us we need to go. Like I feel like people have said we need to do Louisiana, Texas. I mean AZ for obvious reason,
Yeah,
Florida, an Atlanta trip,
Chicago.
Chicago. Yeah, definitely do that. I feel like, hmm, an Oregon show. You feel like an Oregon show would go well? I think it would.
I think I got a story about that. It's a quick
Okay.
one. So,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I would love to. And then yeah,
Mm-hmm.
PUMCV. You're 100% correct. Oregon Duck football. Yeah, that got my heart rate up bad, especially when I was
Memphis.
at the Rose Bowl and just wanted to, jump off the side of a building. Um, Fucking Ohio State, man. But anyway, so 2022 when
Mhm.
I back to Eugene for Oregon versus Washington, and Washington, it was the first time I'd ever seen Washington beat Oregon at Ogden
Mhm.
Stadium, which, oh my God, still gives me nightmares. But the day before, my college roommate Jared, my friend Alex, aka Deuce, we call him. We were at the bar I used to work at, which is called Max's Tavern. It's on Franklin Street. Um, and I were just chilling there, drinking a pitcher of PBR because it's what we do. And I kid you not, I got flocked by like 12 different kids who spotted me and were like, "Oh my God, are you the guy that works for Hat Club?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And they're like, "What are you doing here?" And I'm like, "I fucking graduated from here. I'm here to watch a goddamn football game. What do you think I'm fuck Washington?" And that blew their minds even more that I was an Oregon grad on top of which too. So I know I
Mhm.
bring up the Oregon stories often with you guys, but it pertained to this question. Um, so yeah, that was a trip. That like
Mhm.
so many college kids like were just like huge supporters of the brand, and then let alone it's just like, hey, can I buy you a drink? And I'm like, no, because I'm already like 3 pitchers into this, and it's like I value being able to walk home.
No, so okay, so Dragon Yoda said Memphis. So
Memphis would be
Memphis,
awesome.
I feel like Memphis would be fun. I feel like the Southeastern tour, like Florida, Atlanta, Memphis, yeah, that would be
Steven, I already talked about you, and you missed the entire segment of how it's your birthday on the 2nd, mine on the 5th. We're going to Texas. God.
Mhm. But no, I think like, yeah, I feel like we might have to convince the higher ups to let us go on tour, and Austin can come too for whatever states we're doing. So yeah, definitely feeling like that'd be a vibe.
Asher Basher, what part of Florida you live in? Because I got a this is a non-work related thing. but in September I will be in Florida. Yes. Actually, here, not to talk about myself, but I'm gonna bring this up because I think I got it sitting right here. Yeah. So I've shown this off before. This Dennis Eckersley mascot in actual Dennis. So I'm in the mascot outfit there because I worked for the A's for 2 years as the Dennis Eckersley mascot. So somebody randomly hit me up this morning asking if they could mail me this card to autograph it for them, unless I happen to be coming to Florida at any point in time this year. And I'm like, dude, as luck may have it, I'll be in there in September. And then ironically, even more, it's the same town that this dude lives in, Hollywood, Florida. So yeah, so I will be, dude, you're Fort Lauderdale, dude, we're gonna be close enough. So we will definitely be able to see each other, Asher Basher.
For sure, yeah. And Ben is the type of guy, if he says he's gonna pull up, he's gonna say, like, hey man, what's up? Where are you at?
Hell
Definitely, yeah. Yep. Ben pretty much hung out with me when he came to Atlanta for Atlanta. So
and as Gabe pointed out, I gotta come back to Atlanta. I still need to go to a Braves game. So yeah, I'm coming back.
Listen, All-Star game is here. Then we'll have spring training, and then hopefully, the first little wave of, or first wave, excuse me, of Atlanta Braves games will be going on. So yeah, you're always welcome, man. Come on,
appreciate that.
Yeah. So,
and I got to go back to Denver. I still need to go to a Rockies game, and that's it. Those are the last 2 stadiums I have left to visit. So yeah,
deal. But yeah, I know we've probably gotten a far cry and far shot from hats, but only because you guys let us reminisce and talk about ideas. The tour idea I like, though. Definitely.
We got something to talk about as soon as we wrap up, which I know we're about to do, but I don't want to share it with the rest of you guys until it's a for sure thing. But it is something we've been working on for a couple of years now, so don't worry.
Copy. No, guys, I feel like that is all. Yes.
I gotta bring this up because Jam 1620. Yes. When I was in Chicago this last year, he hit me up. He's like, hey, let's hang out for a bit, and we made it happen. So, just went on a nice little walk around the river. JM brought his wife out. I had my wife. We just chatted, swapped some stories. It was a good time. So I will make time. I always make time.
And Yoda, you are absolutely correct. I feel the sentiment the same way. So unless shouts out to Angie in the chat.
She was there.
Yeah, I was like, but yeah, we definitely need more Braves hats hitting online. Hat Club LA has been getting an unfair share of the heat. But shouts out to my guys, Jay, Chief, Why Sneak Life, Mimi out there, Pues, of course, my boy Jonas. Yeah, y'all are good people. And Frank. Can't forget Frank. Shouts out to Frank. So, and Monster Room. Shouts out to them out there. Yeah, a trip to LA for me is long overdue as well. So definitely got to go back out there and go hang out with the crew out there. So no, definitely. But yeah, man.
Yeah, I think it was good to go back down memory lane for a few stories, some information for you guys, and like I said, a little bit of top secret what Tef and I are going to be talking about here as soon as we log off. But I'm hoping we can do it. I'm hoping we can do it because it's gonna be amazing if we're able to pull it off.
Listen, if there's a double dynamic duo that can do it, we can do it. We can figure it out.
And then the last thing I'm gonna say, because this is gonna happen in Texas, this nasty ass beard I got right now is getting trimmed. I've been purposely growing it out because I got a buddy in Austin who's gonna trim it. So I'm gonna look like a clean cut motherfucker the next time you see me. So yeah.
Listen, gotta tune in. Two recaps. You gotta see the before and the after.
Yeah.
So keep it in mind. But all right, guys, as always, we appreciate you guys hanging out with us for recap. Till next time, guys, we're out of here. See y'all next week.
Take care, y'all.